my God, I gotta turn this down. If I can find it. But I want to talk about something. This is why I don't like talking to males that may be like one parent might be black and the other parent might be Caucasian, or the one parent might be Puerto Rican or some other type of racial mix. Because it's like they always thinking that they doing better by going after a woman that's 100% black and dark skinned, and they don't give people like me a chance. I mean, not wrong. You should be allowed to be with whatever, ethnic group you choose to be with. But why are you denying people like me that's mixed race? Like, like we're not black enough for you. Okay? That's why I normally stick to Hispanic men, whether they could be Dominican, they can be Cuban, they can be Puerto Rican they can be Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico, Santo Domingo, Cuba, Honduran, Mexican. But normally them cute Mexicans, they short. They're like way shorter than me, and I don't like short men. Okay, so I would rather if I was to talk to a Mexican, I would rather talk to a Mexican that mixed with something else that's giving them that height where they taller, either my height or taller, because I don't like guys that are short. So it's like every time I try to get with a mixed race black guy, it's like I'm not black enough for them. Like, and they be going after nothing wrong with them going after dark chicks, but I guess, because I'm not black enough, I'm not dark enough for them, and by me being mixed, I'm not their preference, which I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? I give people a chance. I'm not their preference, but don't sit up there and try to insult me when you going after dark-skinned women who has 3 generations of having unsatisfying looks, and they having mental and physical problems that are being passed on to their children, struggling hair growth, meaning the mama has struggling hair growth and the children have struggling hair growth, and yet they be fixing their mouth to bash a woman who doesn't have a screwed up DNA, or screwed up family, okay? You understand? Because if I have a baby right now, if I have some more kids right now, my children are going to come out pooping on me and the other parent. And their hair is going to grow in really well, whether it's straight, loose wavy, loose curly, king type curly. Their hair gonna grow fast to the point where if I wanted to cut their hair off and sell it, I can. You understand? I can do that because I don't have screwed up DNA, and I have my children by somebody who doesn't have screwed up DNA, a screwed up family, okay? So if you're not chasing women who is not going to give you busted, hard to look at children with struggling hair problems, you don't be trying to bash me, because my DNA, my racial mix is pooping on yours, okay? My racial mix is pooping on somebody that has a black parent and a Caucasian parent, because I mix with a lot of stuff. My father he's Irish, black, and Cherokee, and his people, so half his people is from America, from South Carolina. The other half is from Ireland. My mom, she's Hispanic mix. from her people is from Puerto Rico, and they're mixed with Spaniards, Taino, Indians, and Africans. So I'm mixed on both sides. And for you to try to insult me and be like, oh, you not black enough or whatever, like I'm not good enough for you. That to me, that is just I just be laughing like, what? You can't insult me because you go after the worst kind. I mean, if you gonna go after somebody dark skin, make sure her family is alright and they not effed up and she mixed with other stuff. You know what I mean? You don't just go after anybody that's pushing out, pushing out children that are, but you guys know what I mean. So that's why I be trying to stick to my Puerto Ricans, Dominicans and stuff, because some of them Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they be looking good, whether they dark skin or extremely light skin, and they family be looking all right. So if I would be in a situation where I'm having a kid, but I want my kids to be all right because of the family. Okay, it's like people think, oh well, if I have a kid by a dark skinned chick that's not mixed, the baby gonna be all right. And then if you mixed race, when you a mixed race person, you really have to be careful who you get with, okay? And make sure, the person you choose didn't come from family that looked like they was created in a lab or they escaped from the zoo, okay? Or have other issues going on. You gotta be careful. Can't just grab anybody. Can't just be going after people because of they skin color, thinking that's gonna save your children. That's not what you're supposed to go after. All right? And to be trying to insult somebody, you can't come for me, because regardless of my complexion, I mix from both parents. I don't reproduce F-ups. I don't do that. Okay, I have some good DNA, and it rubs off on my children, especially. And when when I have them by the right person, it brings it out even more. It brings everything out. Where they're like, oh snap! Like, did you adopt them? Because they be thinking I'm not capable of having kids that necessarily don't look 100% like me, and they don't have my hair texture. Okay, and they not unattractive. Ooh, so with help with mental and physical problems. So that really be pissing me off. Like, I'm like, how you trying to come for me? Like, how you trying to insult me? Like, I'm not good enough. That's why I don't like, I'm iffy when it comes to mixed race men, because a lot of them be thinking the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And they be looking past the women like me that are mixed with other stuff, and that's lighter. And I'm not even light skinned. Okay, I'm like medium brown. That's not even extremely light. And even if I was light skinned, you wouldn't give me a chance because my skin not dark enough. That's ignorant. But I'm the one that could help save your children from coming out screwed up, especially if you a mixed race male. Especially if you a mixed race male, I will help you out where you won't have no screwed up looking kids because of my family, okay, and I haven't screwed up DNA. Like, who wouldn't want to have kids by me? I'm not bold. I'm mixed from both parents. None of my parents is ugly, or the family ugly and effed up. I don't have an issue growing my hair out. Okay? I don't have mental and physical problems. Yet you looking